everyone, today's lesson is about solving a system of linear equations by elimination. We are going to follow these 5 steps here. Please pause the video and check out these steps. Okay, let's start with our first system. Step 1. Write your equations in standard form. Let's recall the standard form of a linear equation. Ax plus by is equal to c. C represents the constant here. When we look at our first system, there are already both equations, they are already in the standard form. Because 10 is the constant and negative 2 is also the constant for the second equation and 10 for the first equation, and they are isolated. Now we can move on to the second step. Choose a variable to eliminate. You may have to multiply one or both equations by a constant, so the variable you wish to eliminate has opposite coefficients. Let's look at the coefficients of both variables. For x, we have 3, and we have one invisible 1 here. For y, we have negative 4, and we have positive 4. We're looking for if the variable has opposite coefficients, and the variable y has negative 4 and positive 4. Then let's go to step 3. Add the equations. And one of your variables will be eliminated. Let's check. 3x plus 1x will give us 4x, and negative 4y plus positive 4y will be cancelled, which our y variable is eliminated. Ten plus negative 2 will be 8. If you solve this equation, x will be from here 2. So we found x. It says substitute your answer from step 4 into any of the equations and solve for the other variable. I'll choose the first one, but you can also do for the second one. 3x minus 4y is equal to 10. 3 times 2 minus 4y is equal to 10. And just solve this equation. So y will be negative 1. X was 2. You can use the same strategies we used for the previous lessons, and you can check your answer by plugging in both x and y in the both equations, and you can see if you get the same answer, same value on both sides of the equations. Okay, so let's write our solution in an ordered pair form. There's our solution. Always write x first, 2 and negative 1. Okay, let's continue with our second system. We are going to look at the coefficients of both variables first. So we have for x 3 and negative 2, and for y we have positive 4 and we have positive 4 again. So we have the same coefficients, however they're not opposite. In order to make them opposite, we can multiply one of these equations with negative 1. I'll do for the second one. I'm going to multiply the second equation by negative 1, then I'm going to add. So I will rewrite the first equation as it is. 3x plus 4y is equal to 18. And negative 1 times negative 2x. negative 1 times 4y, negative 1 times 8. So you have to multiply everything with negative 1. So negative 1 times negative 2x will give us positive 2x. Negative 1 times 4y will give us negative 4y. And negative 1 times 8 will give us negative 8. Then I am going to add 3x plus 2x will be 5x, and these will be cancelled, which means y will be eliminated at this point, and 18 plus negative 8 will give me 10. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 5, and from here x will be 2. So we're done with our first variable. Let's choose any of the equations and let's substitute our number 2 for x. Let's choose the second one. Doesn't matter which one you want to substitute to. Negative, let's use another color. Negative 2x plus 4y is equal to 8. So negative 2 times 2 plus 4y is equal to 8. And let's just solve this equation. So y is 3 from this equation. Don't forget to check your answers. And our final step is write the solution in an ordered pair form. So our solution is 2 and 3. Okay. Let's continue with our third, which is the last system. I am going to start with, again, highlighting our coefficients. We have 2 here, and we have an invisible 1, which is negative 1 for the second x coefficient. And then same thing here with y, we have 1. And we have 3. That means if we go back to step 2, we may have to multiply one or both equations by a constant so the variable you wish to eliminate has opposite coefficients. So we can choose either x or y, but I'm going to go with x since x has one negative, one positive coefficient. So I'm going to multiply x by 2. That means I'm also going to multiply 3y by 2 and negative 12 by 2. Let's show using arrows to make sure you don't forget to multiply those. So let's rewrite the equation. For the first equation, 2x plus y is equal to 3. And then negative 2x plus 2 times 3y will give us 6y is equal to negative 12 times 2 will give us negative 24. So let's add them. So those are canceled. So that means x will be eliminated at this point, and we have only y left. So 1y plus 6y will be 7y is equal to 3 plus negative 24 will give us negative 21. Then if you solve it for y will be negative 3. So we're done with our first variable. Let's substitute negative 3 for y in the first equation. Two x plus y is equal to 3. 2x instead of writing y, we are going to write -3 and solve this equation for x. X is 3. Now our final answer in ordered pair form will be x first, 3, and -3. Okay, we're done. Great job, everyone.